Welcome. Dave Guerra here, and it's Lessons in Leadership time. How are you? So today, 5 more things to do to win people over to your way of thinking. And this is continuing of the other video I did where it was 6 things to do to win people over to your way of thinking. Well, these are 5 more things. So let's dive right in. The first thing is try to see things from the other's point of view. Other perspectives can always be eye-opening and enlightening. So try looking at things from the other person's point of view. Kind of step in their shoes, if you don't mind. Be empathetic. That's where the empathy comes in. Just kind of see it from their perspective. And speaking of empathy, be empathetic with other person's ideas and desires. See the other person's ideas and desires from their point of view, as I just mentioned, and put yourself in those shoes. So again, step into their shoes, walk in their shoes. While it might not be right or appropriate, it should be understood and respected that someone is bringing something to the table, something new. Somebody's bringing something to the company buffet, a new dish to the company buffet. And hey, if you've never tried it, you take that first bite, boom, you're in. Hey, this is awesome. But again, you don't know until you actually do it. So ensure that you're empathetic with other person's ideas, with the other person's ideas and desires. Appeal to nobler motives. Approach all perspective ideas without taking the "it's all about me" attitude. Don't do that. Don't stop. If you do that, you need to just stop that, because again, that's not a good leadership trait. That's not a trait at all. That's kind of bad. It's anti-leadership. It's more bullying. It's more one-sided. It's more dictatorial. Don't be that. But take it as an all about us, or we, or together. And again, we're in it together. You've heard that a lot lately, but it makes sense because we are all part of this. We're all the collective. And yes, we are individuals and individual members of the team, but we are a team. And so by presenting the greater good first, it increases the ability for more people to buy in. And when you have people buying in and more people buying in and outsiders buying in, then hey, you've got something good going on. Keep on it. Keeping it all as this is a my idea or my way, like I mentioned, it's more the selfish imposition, and that selfish imposition will yield very little buy-in, because again, who wants to be part of a team where there's a dictator and his minions, right? You don't want that. I mean, in some cases it's necessary, but it's rare, few and far between. And if you're just trying to recruit, build, generate, foster, develop, strengthen a foundation of a team, that's not the way to do it. But make it about something bigger than you, bigger than the organization, obviously bigger than the team, but bigger than the organization, bigger than your sector. And when you do that, the buy-in is going to be huge, because greater buy-in means greater chance of success. And when you do that, guess what you've got? Dramatize your ideas to deliver clear understanding. Be open to modification too. So when you're out there explaining and ensuring that everybody clearly understands what you're doing and what you want to do and how working together we're going to get it done, be open to modification. Somebody say, yeah, but what if we take a right turn instead of a left turn? What will that give us? Oh, you know what? Again, let's do it. But also, when you're dramatizing your ideas, make sure it's easy to implement. People like easy to get into. They like easy to get into. They hate how difficult it is to get out of. But hey, when you're part of something good, you don't want to leave it. Think about it. How easy it is to get in. Just think about it. I mean, there's plenty of ideas out there. You don't have to think much. Timeshares. It's easy to get into, but hard to get out of. But if it's something good, you don't want to get out of it. And the return on the investment and the continued success, well, guess what? That's going to be the long tail. So ensure that you're delivering clear understanding, that you're open to modification. Not easy to modify, but open to modifications. And show how easy it is to implement and deliver, that the return on that investment is going to be huge and continued success. Lastly, throw down a challenge. Challenge others to come up with a better idea. So if you've got an idea, that's fine. But challenge others to deliver a better idea. Challenge others to make your idea better. Challenge them to prove you wrong, especially if they're resistance, because there's always going to be somebody in the back of the room who's just going to be a little hesitant, a little resistant. So guess what? Challenge them to prove you wrong. Challenge them every step of the way. Now, it's not to be mean, not to be cold-hearted, but again, it's to ensure that one, as a leader, you're teaching them what it takes to be a leader. And what it takes to be a leader is to be challenged every step of the way. So let's recap the 5 more things to do to win people over to your way of thinking. 1, try to see things from the other person's point of view. Be empathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Appeal to nobler causes. Dramatize your ideas. Remember, being open to modification. And throw down a challenge. Always throw down a challenge. And so my challenge to you is, if there's another thing you can do, let me know in the comments section. Drop me a message. Follow me on Twitter. Message me on Twitter. But let me know what you think. If there's one more thing or a couple more things that individuals can do to win people over to your way of thinking, let me know. That's my challenge to you. Everyone, don't forget to like and subscribe. I do appreciate you being here. So again, hit that bell also so you get notifications when there's something new. And until next week, when there will be something new, thank you for your time. Take care. Take it easy.